Hey guys, today we are diving into a topic that can really disrupt your peace of mind. What to do if you are being harassed by a neighbor. We will cover the steps you can take to protect yourself, including how to get an expedited protection order and what happens if your neighbor breaches that order. Living next to a problematic neighbor can turn your home, which should be a place of comfort, into a source of stress and anxiety. If you are dealing with a neighbor who constantly harasses you, there are legal steps you can take to protect yourself. First and foremost, it is important to document every incident of harassment. This means keeping a detailed log of what happens, when it happens, and how it affects you. If possible, gather any evidence such as videos, photos, or witness statements. This documentation will be crucial if you decide to take legal action. If the harassment continues, don't hesitate to seek help. You can reach out to the Community Mediation Center in Singapore. The CMC provides mediation services to residents in Singapore who face social, relational, and community disputes and help resolve such disputes amicably. Mediation can be a less confrontational way to address the issue and might resolve the problem without escalating it further. Mediation at the CMC is an informal and voluntary process that is conducted in a private setting. It is done in the presence of one or two professionally trained volunteer mediators. During mediation, the mediator will listen as parties explain the issues in conflict. Through joint and private sessions, the mediator will define the issues in conflict, clarify the parties' positions and interests, and guide the parties towards coming up with their own solutions. If you have a dispute like a harassing neighbor and wish to try mediation, you can apply online on the CMC website using your SingPass. But if mediation fails or the harassment is severe, you may need to consider legal action. This brings us to the option of getting a protection order under the Protection from Harassment Act. A protection order can order the harasser to stop the harassing behavior or stop the spreading of harassing communication by other persons who republish the harassing communication. In order to get a protection order, go to the Community Justice and Tribunals Division on level 1 of the state courts to submit a formal court application by filing an originating summons with a supporting affidavit. An affidavit is a sworn statement containing facts of the dispute and exhibiting the evidence, and an affidavit has to be sworn before a commissioner for oaths. You have to exhibit evidence of the harassing act, such as witnesses, photographs, police or medical reports, printouts of emails, blogs, websites, photographs. Documents must be translated into English by certified translators. And evidence in electronic form should be stored in CD-ROM when submitting to court. A hearing will be scheduled where you will appear before a judge who will consider your application. If you applied for an expedited protection order, it may be heard at the same time or on a later date. If the necessary conditions are satisfied, the court may grant you the order. The judge will direct you to serve the application on your neighbor. The judge will tell you how you should serve the application and when you have to do this by. The judge will also give a pre-trial conference date for you and your neighbor to attend. You must serve the application and the expedited protection order, if it's granted, on the necessary persons as directed by the court. The expedited protection order takes effect only after it has been successfully served. After serving the court documents, you will have to file an affidavit of service at the Community Justice and Tribunals Division to confirm that service was done and to show proof. For example, a printout of the email if the documents were served by email. Your harassing neighbor may file a reply affidavit to respond to your allegations. If the court fixes a pre-trial conference, all parties must attend the PTC. The judge may refer parties for mediation to explore an amicable settlement or for counseling. If the case settles at mediation, the case is concluded. If the case cannot be settled, a hearing date will be given to you. On the day of the hearing, you must bring all your evidence. If the judge grants a protection order, you must serve the protection order on your neighbor and file an affidavit of service. The protection order takes effect only after it has been successfully served. A breach of a protection order is a serious matter and can amount to a criminal offence with a maximum fine of 5,000 Singapore dollars or up to 6 months imprisonment or both. If your neighbour breaches the protection order, report this matter to the police. Remember, the law is on your side. You don't have to suffer in silence. By taking these steps, you can protect yourself and restore peace to your home. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.